So this is my underwater ROV project. It's just designed to go underneath some fresh water. It can only go down a couple feet, but it goes underneath the water and measures the pressure at whatever depth it's at, and sends that information back to my computer. It's got a motor on top here. This is what you'd use to control the depth of the vehicle. It has this balloon here which is attached to a pressure sensor, which is what senses the depth that it's at, and it also has these ballast tanks here that are filled with pennies and nickels. This cable here attaches with some janky wiring and hot glue, and it would protrude out of the water. It's only about 6 feet long, but it comes out of the water and would go into this control box here on the side of the pool or whatever you're putting it in. And this control box here just has a rheostat coming out that you can use to control the motor speed. It's also got my Arduino inside. The Arduino controls the motor here as well as receives the pressure readings from the sensor, and then it relays that back to my computer out this wire here. So the pressure reading would go out of the wire in here and it'd be displayed on this screen. I wrote this program in VPython to graphically display my pressure readings. And you can see as I squeeze the balloon here, which is my, again, this is, the water would surround the balloon, and so the pressure would squeeze it, show up here like so. You can also, like I said, control the motor speed. You can turn it one way, have the motor go one way, and you can turn it the other way, have the motor go the other direction. Turn it all the way up there. So the issues with this are that it's a little too heavy for this tiny motor to be able to effectively maneuver it around in the water. So it doesn't do a whole lot of moving when it's underwater. Also, this pressure sensor isn't really sensitive enough to be accurately reading the pressure at the depths I'm sending it to, 3 or 4 feet. If it was going down 12, 15, 20 feet or whatever, there'd be a couple atmospheres of pressure, and this would show up much better on screen, be able to more accurately represent those pressures. So if I were going to rebuild this, I would give it a lighter frame and I would give it a more sensitive pressure sensor. I would also use a different language to program the GUI. This isn't a very effective use of this language.